Alaska and Montana, I like to use their story because they are two dogs that I completely overlooked, and I sort of feel pretty bad that I did that. They're pups of our own, and when they were born, I was immediately looked at them and it's like, man, these guys are pretty small. And after the first couple of months, they didn't grow very much.
Fernando was looking at their size and thinking it would be kind of hard for them to pull weight on a tour sled, and he just thought that that wouldn't be good for them. I would look at Alaska and Montana and I could just see it in their body language and in their thought process that you could tell they really wanted to do something special.
Dana would just beg me and like, hey, you have to give him a chance. You know, you have to give him a chance. And I'd sit there like, they're too small. So today we're at November 30th, I believe. First time the sleds hit the ground. We take the race team out and see what they can do. We got some fresh snow, so we don't want to go too much or too far, because if they have to dive a little bit and bound and work, we don't want to discourage that speed.
So today we're out doing our first snow training run. I'm going to be on the snowmobile right in front of Fernando, just for mostly support if he needs help anchoring or slowing down or stopping the sled.
They have something more that they want to give, and maybe they could be really fast. They look like they have that quality to be a really good fast race dog.
A couple of my lead dogs were acting up a little bit, and my rule of thumb is if some of the dogs are acting up, I sort of demote them to the back or switch them out. So here was Kira acting up, and I was like, man, who am I going to put up front? And I looked at Montana, and she was just going nuts, just jumping into her harness, trying to rip out of it, making this possessed like bird chirping noise. I was like, okay, I'm going to put Montana up there. And I'm sitting there looking at Montana and lead. She's looking right back at me with this smile on my face, as if to say, hey, I told you so. And so did my mom. You know, and I'm thinking, oh, I may actually have a pretty decent lead dog.
Something too that I was watching, Montana was different than the rest. They're all pretty smart, you can tell, but Montana, she was watching, and she'd make that face like she's studying something, and you know she could pick up on things really quick.
So time to up our miles a little bit, and this is a great trail to do it. It's a little warm, but we should be able to run just fine. So we'll see how it goes. You'll notice a lot of these dogs are different than what you see in the movies. In the movies in Hollywood, they portray these beautiful, majestic looking Siberian Huskies and Alaskan Malamutes, but we call them Hollywood sled dogs, mainly because we don't see them as much in the racing world. Even when I was a kid, the dogs we used to rescue were all these purebred Siberian Huskies, and that's what I raced with. But it's funny to see the transition in the mushing world since when I was a kid. Now you only see like German Shorthair Pointer Husky mixes, Greyhound mixes, all sorts of hound mixes. Montana and Alaska's case, they are Greyhound Husky mixes.